What's up, guys? It's me, Aquanics, and today I am going to make a business card holder. I've never done this before, so this will be my first time, and I don't know what I'm doing exactly. I just thought about it, and I went to Walmart today and Michael's to get some art stuff for my upcoming show. I will be showcasing my artwork in a raw artist showcase. What I'm gonna do is break this apart. Hey guys, so basically you just need any old cardboard to use, and I'm using a knife to break down the box. So all you gotta do is find the lining and how big you want your base to be, and the knife will follow down the line in the crease of the cardboard box. And then just keep on doing this and get your pieces together. Okay, so we almost have our official base, and then just cut that. This is the last part for the base, and then after this you get your business cards and align it where you want your placement to be. I use my pencil to do the tracing, which will make it easier. That way no ink will get onto your business cards, because you want it to look good when you give out your business cards. You know, you don't want to give out any crappy business cards. So you have a choice to either use a pen or a marker to do the outlining of your trace. I chose to do the micro pen. Just finish off your tracing. And then after this, you get these side parts ready. So I'm cutting that out now, because we need the little side parts for the business card holder, so the cards will stay in and be stable and not fall out. Okay. My TV just cut on by itself. So I'm getting this piece situated, and then I have to find another piece. So it looks like I'm getting that ready now. So once we cut this, I show y'all. Okay. It looks like what I'm doing now is getting the measurements of where I will cut it at. And then once I get that, I will also trace the other side. So we don't exactly need the whole part of that, because it will look crazy and not even. So we just need that slanted part for this, and then just trace that in the middle. I try not to cover it up, so since we didn't cut it all out, it looks different, but once we cut it out, you'll see. So just mark it right there. I was struggling, man. I'm sorry. I hope this video wasn't too long for you guys. Okay, so I have both of my pieces, and then I'm going to cut it together. So when you cut it, make sure it's even and not slanted, or one is over top of the other one or higher than the other one, because that will mess up everything. So now we're tracing this part of where we're going to cut it eventually, once it's time to cut all the pieces and glue them together. Okay, got both of our pieces and our base. Now we need to find out how we're going to do the back support part, which is what I'm tapping on. No, I think that's still the base. So we should have the back part to be a lot higher than the front part. So the front part is where you're showing off your business cards. So you can't cover that. You need a way to keep that showing to the other people. I couldn't think of a word. Okay, so I was trying to build it before I glued it, and I was having some difficulty. And some more tracing was going on of where to cut the box off. So this is where I chose to put it, and I will show y'all later. It was hard to angle it out so I wouldn't mess up and still show you guys, but I ended up showing after, once I finished drawing out the line. Okay, looks like I'm cutting out the base now. My scissors were a little too weak for these cardboards, but they may do. Okay, so I'm just testing to see if it's good enough space. I think later on I'm going to attach something to the back to say business cards. Okay, so we got that, seeing if that's good, and yeah, it's good. I was just figuring out how we're going to put the front part on there. So we found a front piece, but that one was too weak and it wasn't going to hold up, so excuse me, I'm tired. Yeah, so the first one didn't hold up. The second one I chose was a lot more sturdier. Okay, so we're doing a lot more outlining. Then I also drew in the curved part, so it'll be an open space. But don't follow this piece. Find a thicker piece. This piece was smaller. As you can see, once I cut it, it didn't look too good. It was too flimsy. Okay, so we're finally about to cut our side pieces. So just follow the line. Since we only marked that one part, it's easy to just to go straight up once you cut over that and now we have both of them. Then later on we're going to cut it off because it's going to be a lot taller than the back piece. And now we're going to cut our back piece. Okay, it looks like we're getting ready to start gluing. Just letting it heat up. So I was doing the method where you put the glue on the piece that you're gluing down, and then you spread it, so that way it'll thin out, it won't be real bulky, and it will cover all the parts and get into all the openings, and it will add more support to it, kind of like when you're building a house. So that's basically all I did around the backs. Okay, so now I'm lining where to cut the other side, and then I put those two together and cut it straight across. Okay, now we're adding some more glue to this other side so it will stand up. Alright, looks like two airplane wings. Okay, so now we're going to do our back piece, I think. I can't really see because this part is blacking. Okay, so I can see. We are now putting our back piece on, trying to get the glue, but I think at one part yeah, this is the part I realized that my hot glue gun had unplugged. That's why the glue was no longer hot. So I had to let that warm up again. I was a little upset. Yeah, I was just babbling off. Yeah, I wouldn't want to hear that. That's why I'm doing this voiceover. Other than that, you would have heard a squeaky voice talking the whole time and didn't know what the heck I was doing. Okay, so now it's officially hot again, and we're now putting the back piece, the support, the wall, what we all need. I know it looks crappy now, but trust, you will do a great job and you will have beautiful business card holders. So just when you put the hot glue on there, just let it sit, put pressure on it, that way it will stay in place. And then add some on the inside to add more support. Kind of like building a what are those gingerbread houses for Christmas, when you add the icing in there and then you add more to add support. Yep, just treat it like that. Instead, it's just hot glue. Yeah. Hot glue can be very annoying, especially when it's stringy. Y'all are doing good. This is actually my first DIY. I hope y'all enjoy it. And I hope it's easy for y'all. Alright, looks like we got the back piece and the side piece and the bottom piece. And now we need to find the front piece. Or am I doing that now? What are you doing, Maryam? Okay, so I'm just making sure it's supported because it had an open hole right in the middle and we can't have that. Okay, so I needed another glue stick because I was running out. Okay, so I was having issues with this one. Again, this was the one that was flimsy and it wasn't strong enough. I tried to put it on there, it wouldn't stay, so I had to get another one. Just gonna let this part play out until I put the actual one that needs to be there. Okay, so now I'm painting. I had already put the piece on there, so yeah, basically before you start painting, since it's already a decorated cardboard, I added gesso because I do not own a primer. Now, if you happen to own a primer, I suggest using that instead to prime it up and get it ready to be painted on. So I just went in adding colors. I didn't really think about the design that I wanted to do. So I just went ahead and did this. Okay, so I don't really have that much memory left, so I just went ahead and finished the painting off. Okay, so this is how it looks. And I hope the directions are clear, and if you would like to see more, stay tuned for the other videos that I mentioned that I will be putting out if you doing some paintings and something else. So yeah, so thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, and I'll see y'all guys in the next video.